Auditorium. Bobby Weir and Wolf Bros, live.
We say all the time what a giving community we live in here all across the Tennessee Valley, and you have a chance to find that out firsthand when you either sign up today to become a sponsor or a participant, or you simply go out and cheer them on for the Relay for Life taking place on April 29th up in Bradley County, all to benefit the American Cancer Society. And Dwayne Ballou dressed for the occasion this morning. He has the great privilege of chairing the event this year. Good to see you.
It's good morning to you, and I am honored always to represent the volunteers and the American Cancer Society.
It's kind of a strange thing for me because the Relay for Life has been around for such a long time, and yet in talking to you, I was kind of forgetting how it works, maybe in part because it's so easy to be a part of Relay for Life.
It really is, and you know, that's one of the things that for the American Cancer Society we try to do is make it easy for people to support what we consider to be such a worthwhile cause. You can organize a team, you can participate just by coming to the event, you can make a donation, whether it's time or money or prayer. If you're a survivor, we would love to have you register so we can honor and recognize your courage and your tenacity. If you're a caregiver, we'd like for you to register so we can put our arms around you and tell you how proud we are of you for what you do. And if you're just a person who wants to learn more about how we advance research, working with us through the American Cancer Society is a very, very important way of doing that.
We live in this day and age now, and it's a good thing, I guess, but where so many different types of cancer will have their own events and their own walks and fundraisers. Then you can forget, I did this morning, that Relay for Life is completely all-inclusive. No matter what type of cancer you've struggled with, that's what you're there to help with.
And I certainly, as a volunteer for the American Cancer Society, do not try to minimize the importance of whatever health or other charitable cause you might be working for, if you will. At the same time, one thing about ACS is you put it under that global umbrella of ACS research is we invest dollars in people and technology and practice to advance the entire march against cancer.
Well, you certainly did that last year, because you should have a big medal around your chest this morning. Y'all were the #1 event in the state of Tennessee, is that right?
We were. We have great volunteers and supporters in Cleveland and Bradley County. Team captains, team workers, sponsors, all of the different businesses and churches and schools that support us, and folks who just show up and do the work that's important. Our volunteers are just phenomenal. And last year we were the #1 fundraising relay in the state of Tennessee, $103,000, and our goal this year is $115,000. My volunteers will tell you though, I'm really pushy and I'm very greedy. I'll push us beyond that.
Okay, good. We want to hear the tally when it finally comes in. So we're talking now early, we have weeks and weeks to go until the event on the 29th. So this morning, what are you hoping? That people will go ahead and contact you to begin a team or a sponsor?
Our relay in 2022 was at the end of the summer. About a month after that, our committee started working and planning for this year. Because in the original days of the American Cancer Society Relay for Life, it was a 24-hour walk. And the theme was basically, it said, cancer never sleeps. So we try not to take a day off because survivors and caregivers and researchers and others, they need our support every day.
Gotcha.
And that's why we work almost every day, practically every day, trying to push this forward. And yes, it's April 29th. But those days and those weeks will slip away very quickly, and before we know it, it'll be April 28th, and it'll be showtime.
Right.
And that's why we've got everybody energized and everybody working. We're pushing our social media. Folks like you are helping us deliver the message, and so we are eager to raise more money to further the battle against cancer.
Okay, so I've got a couple of minutes left. If somebody's watching and they want to be a sponsor, pretend that. Do they just reach out to you by phone or email?
They can reach out to the American Cancer Society. We've got a website, we've got social media.
Okay.
They can give me a phone call.
And we'll show you that.
And that'll be absolutely fine. We will get them connected in the right way. If they want to register as a survivor, we would love to have them. If they want to register as a caregiver, that would be great. If they want to be a volunteer, I can use more volunteers. We have important jobs that need to be done. And the more people who support us, the more aggressive we can approach how we battle cancer.
And this is a walk, even though it's called Relay for Life.
Right.
This is it's in downtown Cleveland. If you've ever been to downtown Cleveland, you know how charming it is.
It's wonderful.
It's just a delightful little spot on the map. And so those businesses will be open. You can enjoy that community feel.
Yeah, we're going to close off the streets that make the square around the courthouse, and that will be our track for walking. On the courthouse plaza, we'll have all kinds of entertainment, world-class magician. We're going to have what I think is world-renowned, but local, their regional favorites, the Dexter Thomas Band that night. We've got a Boy Scout troop going to present the colors. Both mayors are going to welcome everybody. It's a real important and classic downtown feel for a significantly important cause.
Americana at its best.
Absolutely, great way of putting it.
All right, so here's how you can get in touch with them. The phone number, which is always easy, is 800-227-2345. You can also go to relayforlife.org and then do a /BradleyTN. And anytime you are welcome on the show, and you can be greedy when you're going to be greedy for a great cause. So here's to beating $115,000.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dwayne.
My sister tried for a year and a half to get her disability benefits with another law firm. Once we switched to Warren & Griffin, it only took a few months.